Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Do I have news for you today regarding something I came across yesterday? So, the Trump administration just made a massive unexpected pivot. For the next 60 days, the US is temporarily lifting restrictions to let Iran sell its oil on the global market. So in exchange, Iran has agreed to two major conditions, right? To keep the Strait of Hormuz open for global shipping and let international nuclear inspectors back into their country. But only time will tell how long these people are gonna stick to this deal. I mean, time will tell when someone is gonna launch another projectile. But let's move on. Let's move on before I offend somebody. Let's move on. So this 60-day window could change global gas prices and shift Middle East politics overnight. But do you think this deal will actually hold up? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I'll be breaking down exactly what this means for your wallet. Yes, also as an American. But I'll just be touching the tip because I'm not American, so okay, let's continue. So to understand this deal, right, you need to know three key terms, and even I didn't know about these things until recently. A general license. So what is this? Think of this as a temporary hall pass, right? So the US Treasury didn't permanently erase the punishments against Iran. They just hit pause on them until August 21st, a few days after my birthday. That was totally irrelevant. But anyways, now the Strait of Hormuz, I'm sure we are all familiar with this by now. This is a tiny, super strategic choke point water lane between Iran and Oman. It is the most crucial oil artery on the planet. About 20% of the entire world's petroleum squeezes through this narrow pass, apparently. Hear me out. If it is blocked, global energy markets will panic, and we've already seen what this does to the economy, right? Now, a very interesting term, a very interesting organization actually, and I don't want to be so much of a conspiracy theorist, but I'm gonna try to maintain my head on this one, right? The IAEA, this is the International Atomic Energy Agencies. These guys are part of the United Nations, and they basically regulate nuclear technology. This is the world's nuclear watchdog, basically. They are the independent inspectors who go into countries to verify that nuclear materials are being used for peace energy and not for building weapons. Okay. So I'd imagine these guys are the ones who are controlling what's happening in Africa. The reason why, apparently no African country has nuclear weapons. Why is this happening? First of all, you gotta understand that this isn't happening out of nowhere. It is a calculated chess move driven by two main pressures. The first being securing the shipping lanes. So over the last few years, tensions in the Middle East have repeatedly threatened to spill over into the Strait of Hormuz. By securing a commitment from Iran to keep the waters free and open, the US is trying to prevent a major shipping crisis that could spark a wider war. A scare that Trump gave me, admittedly. Especially after what he posted online or what he said about you won't have a country to go to, or fucking, I don't know what he said, but damn, bro. Oh yeah, right. The Switzerland talks, right? The secret or quiet diplomatic talks in Switzerland have actually yielded real progress. So what this 60-day pause is almost like a carrot, right? Yes, I said a carrot, which is used by the US to reward Iran for cooperating, while keeping the stick or reimposing the restrictions ready if Iran breaks its promises. Do you see how the US is still trying to control things?
If it doesn't get done in 60 days, that's all right. We go back to bombing.
Now, who actually benefits from all this? American and global consumers for sure. More oil flowing into the global market generally means a boost in supply, which can help lower or stabilize gas prices at the pump for everyday drivers. Iran could benefit from this as well. Their economy gets a massive immediate financial lifeline by legally selling crude oil and petrochemicals after being locked out of major markets. Global shipping companies will especially love it. Fleets moving cargo through the Middle East get a sigh of relief knowing the primary choke point is safer from sudden blockades or military disputes. Now, the August 21st deadline. That's basically when this license expires. The US and Iran are using this 60-day window as a trial run to see if they can hammer out a permanent final peace deal in Switzerland. However, if the IAEA inspectors find anything suspicious, or if shipping in the Strait of Hormuz is disrupted again, the US Treasury can immediately revoke the license and snap the restrictions right back into place. I heard something about tolls a while ago. Now let me make one thing clear. People think this 60-day sort of window means that everybody can now buy Iranian oil, but in reality the US explicitly wrote strict boundaries into this license. Certain regions and countries, specifically North Korea, Cuba, and the Crimea region of Ukraine, are completely barred from buying this oil or benefiting from any of the sales. This is a targeted diplomatic move and not a free-for-all. What do y'all think? Again, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to, you know what, I'm trying to bring some life to the channel, maybe some educational, you know, trying to be a little bit educational on news and politics. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the change or the move, or about this 60-day trial run. And as always, until next time.